Hello students, we have studied one chapter that was trigonometry. While solving the questions of the trigonometry, you might be thinking why we are studying this? What is the use of this trigonometry in our real life? So today I am going to tell you that what is the use of trigonometry in our real life. Actually there are many uses of this trigonometry. There are many problems which we solve by using the trigonometry. In different aspects we use it, but here we will take the questions related to the height and distances to find the height of means very high objects like this. We use it, but for that we should have the knowledge of trigonometry, trigonometric ratios and trigonometric table. Means what are the values of trigonometric functions for some standard angles. For that you can see my previous lecture of trigonometry. Okay, and to solve the sums of this height and distances, which is considered as the applications of trigonometry. This is the application of the trigonometry. There are some terms which we must know. What are these terms? Let us start that. Okay. So what are the basic points we must know before starting the application of trigonometry? These are the basic points. We must know what is the line of sight, what is the angle of elevation, and what is the angle of depression. So first of all, let us know what is the line of sight. Suppose you are standing here and watching the top of the tower which is just in front of you. So you are watching the height of tower. So when you are watching the height of the tower, then the line which is joining your eye and the top of the tower, that line is known as line of sight. And before that you must know what is the horizontal line, and what is the level. Suppose this is your horizontal line, where the ground where you are standing, and parallel to that, if you watch parallel to that, then that line is known as the horizontal line. So try to understand this with the help of this diagram. Suppose there is a person standing here, okay, and this is the eye contact of that person with the horizontal. If he looks horizontally, straight forward, if he looks here, then, and this is parallel to this ground, then this is known as horizontal level. Now suppose there is a tower. This is the tower, okay, and if this person looks at the top of this tower, then what is this called? As I told you, the line joining the object. Suppose this is the object, the line which is joining the object and the eye of the observer. This is the eye of the observer, this is the object, and this is the line segment which is joining these two, is known as the line of sight. So this is the line of sight, and this is the horizontal level, or you can say this is the horizontal line. Whatever you want to say, you can say. Now what is the angle of the elevation? Angle of elevation is concerned with this case when the object which you are watching is at the higher level. You can say the top of this tower is at the higher level as compared to the eye level of this person. So the angle of elevation of the point viewed is this angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal. Okay, when the point which is being viewed is at the level above this horizontal level. आप देख रहे हैं ये horizontal level है और आपका जो object you are watching that is at the higher level as compared to this horizontal level. So the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight is known as angle of elevation. Okay, this is the angle of elevation. Now come to the second case, angle of depression. Suppose this is the person. Okay, now this person is standing here on a roof of a building, and here is one stone, and he is watching this. He is watching. First of all, we draw the horizontal level. This is the horizontal line. Now this person, this is horizontal line. Okay, now this person is watching here at this stone which is below this horizontal line. This is lying below this horizontal line. When you draw the line of sight, what is the line of the sight? Line of the sight is the line segment which joins the object and the eye from where you are watching. So this is the line of sight. This is the line of sight. Okay, now this angle is now known as angle of depression. Angle of depression. सीधी सी बात है. Angle of sight, if it is, you can see if the object is above the horizontal line, then the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal would be called angle of elevation. If the object which you are which you are to watch, which you are to look at, if that is lying below the horizontal line, then the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight is known as the angle of depression. Students, before starting the problems of this chapter, let me tell you few points which you are to take care of. First of all, the angle of elevation and angle of depression are measured with reference to horizontal line. As I told you, this is the horizontal line. If the object is kept here above the horizontal line, then, and this is your eye, then this is the angle of elevation which is measured with respect to, you can say here with this your horizontal line. This, and if the object is placed here below, then this. Again this, now because the object is placed below the horizontal line, now again this is the angle of elevation, and now this is the angle of depression. Now again the angle of depression in this case is again measured with reference to this horizontal line. Horizontal line के साथ ही measure करते हैं. So this point is clear. Now second point, all objects such as towers, mountains, actually we are going to find out the height of the tower, height of the building, height of any mountain in this case. So in all these cases we are going to consider these objects as the linear. Now what is the linear? As you have done your third chapter, that is your linear equations, and you have drawn the graph also of the linear equations. What is represented? What is the graphical representation of a linear equation? That is the straight line. That is the straight line. Linear equation क्या represent करती है? Straight line represent करती है. तो आपको यही ध्यान रखना है कि ये linear है. Linear का मतलब है आप जैसे आपका माउंटेन है, इसकी शेप तो ऐसे होगी, है ना? लेकिन हमने इसको ऐसे ही कंसिडर करना है, स्ट्रेट. ठीक, जस्ट फॉर सेक ऑफ आर कन्वीनियंस। मैथमेटिकली अगर आपको क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं इसको, तो आपको इसको लीनियर फंक्शन, टावर अब जैसे मर्जी है आपका, टावर का जैसे है बिल्डिंग की शेप जो मर्जी हो, आपको इसको बिल्कुल लीनियर यानी स्ट्रेट लाइन ही कंसिडर करके चलना है। थर्ड पॉइंट इज नाउ height of the observer is considered neglected if it is not given in the question। क्या है कि अगर सपोज करो this is the observer, this is the top of the tower, okay, this is the foot of this person, this is the foot of this tower। अगर आपको इस पर्सन की हाइट दी हुई है कि this is suppose 1 meter tall, तब तो आपने इसको कंसिडर करना है। अगर ये नहीं दिया हुआ तो हम इसको नेग्लिजिबल लेके चलेंगे, हम यहीं से इसको कंसिडर करेंगे। ओके, तो इसमें यही बोला है कि हाइट ऑफ द ऑब्जर्वर इज कंसिडर्ड नेग्लेक्टेड इफ इट इज नॉट गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम। अगर क्वेश्चन में आपके ऑब्जर्वर की हाइट यहाँ 1 मीटर दी हुई है, सपोज करो ये 1 मीटर दी है, तो हम इसको 1 मीटर कंसिडर करेंगे, यहाँ से ये 1 मीटर सब्ट्रैक्ट करके फिर क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करेंगे। अगर नहीं दिया है तो आप यहीं से शुरू करोगे, ये ऑब्जर्वर है जी, आपका ऑब्जर्वर यहाँ है और ये ऐसे डायरेक्ट स्टार्ट करेंगे। ओके, नेक्स्ट है, ये काफी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है आपका, बहुत सारे बच्चे ये कंसिडर नहीं करते और उनके क्वेश्चंस गलत हो जाते हैं। व्हाट इज दिस? एज द लाइन ऑफ साइट मूव्स टुवर्ड्स द हाइट ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट और द परपेंडिकुलर ऑफ द राइट ट्रायंगल, क्योंकि जितने भी हम क्वेश्चंस ये करने वाले हैं, ऑल दीज आर बेस्ड ऑन योर राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल। हम इसमें सिर्फ राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल कंसिडर करने वाले हैं जो आपके सिलेबस में है, ठीक है। तो उसमें जो आपकी परपेंडिकुलर लेंथ हाइट, जो आपकी हाइट होती है एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल में जो परपेंडिकुलर होता है, उसकी तरफ अगर लाइन ऑफ साइट जाएगा तो एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन भी एज वेल एज द एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन विल कीप ऑन इंक्रीजिंग। हाउ इट इज? लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू। सपोज दिस इज द हाइट ऑफ द टावर, ठीक है, ये है, और आप यहाँ पर ऑब्जर्वर को सपोज कीजिए, तो ये हो गया आपका, दिस इज द फुट ऑफ द टावर। ओके, अब यहाँ से आपको क्या बताया, आई से लेकर और ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट है जिसके बीच में, इफ दिस इज द लाइन, इफ यू ड्रॉ, दिस इज द लाइन ऑफ साइट, दिस इज द लाइन ऑफ साइट। अगर हम इसको राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल देखेंगे तो राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल के मुताबिक ये परपेंडिकुलर हो गया कि नहीं? ये परपेंडिकुलर है, एंड दिस इज द लाइन ऑफ साइट। एज इट मूव्स टुवर्ड्स दिस परपेंडिकुलर, देखो अभी ये एंगल है, कुछ सपोज करो ये एंगल है आपका 40 डिग्री है। अगर ये सपोज करो इट मूव्स, दिस लाइन ऑफ साइट मूव्स टुवर्ड्स परपेंडिकुलर, ये यहाँ आ गया, तो ये जो भी है थीटा, ये जो भी थीटा होगा दैट विल बी ग्रेटर देन 40 डिग्री। ये अब इस एंगल से, अब ये थीटा 1 है, सपोज करो ये थीटा 1 है। अब इसके बाद ये आया आपका, और अब ये जो लाइन ऑफ साइट, पहले लाइन ऑफ साइट ये थी, अब लाइन ऑफ साइट ये हो गया, ये इट इज कमिंग क्लोजर एंड क्लोजर टू परपेंडिकुलर, तो अब ये आपका थीटा 2 बन गया। अब जो थीटा 2 होगा दैट विल बी ग्रेटर देन थीटा 1, यानी कि जैसे जैसे ये आपका इट इज गोइंग क्लोजर एंड क्लोजर। व्हाट इज दिस? एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन। पहले एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन 40 था, फिर थीटा 1 बन गया, है ना, ये थीटा 1 हो गया, फिर थीटा 2 हो गया। सो एज दिस एंगल ऑफ एज दिस लाइन ऑफ साइट इज बिकमिंग क्लोजर एंड क्लोजर, गोइंग क्लोजर एंड क्लोजर टू दिस परपेंडिकुलर, देन this angle of elevation is also increasing, है ना, वही मैंने लिखा है, as the line of sight moves towards the height of the object means the perpendicular, the angle of elevation as well as depression में भी समझाती हूँ, it increases। अब ये देखिए, आपकी आई यहाँ पर है, ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन है, ऑब्जेक्ट जिसको आपने मेजर करना है, सॉरी ये ऑब्जेक्ट, ये आपने देखना है कि हाँ ये कितना नीचे पड़ा हुआ है, हाउ फार इट इज बिलो द हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन, दिस इज kept here, so line segment joining the eye and this object which you are to view, this line is known as line of sight, okay, and if you draw this perpendicular then it becomes a right angle triangle, this is the perpendicular, okay, this is angle of depression, suppose this is 45 degree, so as you know these two are parallel, these two are parallel, this and this parallel, so this is 45 degree, so this will be also 45 degree, isn't? Why? Because it is, what is it? These two are parallel lines, this is the transversal, so alternate interior angles are equal. Now as this object coming closer to this perpendicular, यहाँ पर आ गया, ये देखो ये perpendicular है, तो ये line of sight ये आपकी इस perpendicular के नजदीक आ गई, तो आपका ये angle of depression हो गया, बड़ा हो गया ना, bigger हो गया, bigger हो गया, तो आपको ये ध्यान रखना है, ये चीज मैं आपको समझा रही थी कि angle of depression as well as angle of elevation will keep on increasing as the line of sight comes closer and closer to the perpendicular. हाँ जी students, so with the help of this trigonometry, means by using trigonometry we can find out the height of very high towers, buildings. For that, what is required? We must know how far we are standing from that building. Means what is the distance between, if suppose this is the high tower and we are standing here, then what is the distance between the foot of this tower and where we are standing? So we must know this distance. ये वाला distance आपको पता होना चाहिए, means the distance between the foot of the observer and the foot of that building, whose height we are to find. Suppose we want to find the height of this tower, and for that we must know this angle of elevation also. Means what is the angle between this horizontal line and this line of sight. So how we can find out? How we can find out this angle of elevation? In our questions, whatever the questions are given in your book, angle of elevations or angle of depressions have been already given. But student, what would happen if you actually want to find out, you want to do it yourself, you want to find out the height of very high building, then how you can find out this angle of elevation yourself? Because every time it's not possible that data is given to you. At that time you need to find out this angle of elevation yourself. Actually there are some apparatus. By using this apparatus we can find out this angle of elevation. Some of the apparatus are the clinometer, then theodometer and sextants. These help us to find out the angle of elevation. This clinometer, it is very easy to make it ourselves. We can make this apparatus very easily ourselves. And I will share one of the video with you which would help you to make this clinometer, and you please try it yourself. Try to make it yourself and also try to find out the height of any building which is near in your neighborhood, and it is very means you high, and try to find out the height of that building yourself by using this apparatus clinometer. So try it yourself after watching my the video which I will share with you. Okay? So now to solve the problems related with the height and distance, we need to know the trigonometric ratios, that is sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, cos theta, this is just review of your trigonometry. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse and tan theta is perpendicular upon base, and we know that cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta, that is this, and secant theta is reciprocal of cos theta, that is hypotenuse upon base, and cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta, that is this. ये आपको बिल्कुल याद करके रखना पड़ेगा जब ये क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, तो ये सब आपके माइंड में होना चाहिए. And of course the values of trigonometric functions for some standard angles, like what is the value of sine theta, sine 30 degree, cos 30 degree, sine 45, cos 40. All these must be there on your tips. Only then it will be possible for you to solve these questions. So let us start this question. Let us try this question. What is this? In this question it is given. हाँ जी, एक चीज और बताऊँ. This is very amazing topic and this is very scoring also. And one thing very important, that in your exams one question related to this topic always comes in your exam and it comes for 4 marks. 4 नंबर का आता है ये क्वेश्चन और उसमें फिगर के भी मार्क्स होते हैं. Whatever the figure we are going to draw to depict this problem, that figure also carries marks. 1 mark होता है उसका. तो let us do. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of vertical pole. ये एक vertical pole है. This is your vertical pole. Okay. Suppose this is A, B. And there is the rope which is tied to the top of this vertical pole. This is the rope. Okay. This is for C point. Find the height of this pole, यानी vertical pole का height, that is AB you are to find out. If the angle made by the rope, ये जो rope है, it is making the angle with the ground level 30 degree. This is 30 degree. And what is the length of this rope given to you? This is 20 meter. This is 20 meter. Okay. Figure is clear to everyone. This is the right angle triangle. You can see. So, if suppose this question comes, otherwise it's a very easy question. This question would never come for 4 marks in your exams. So, if suppose this question is in your exam for 4 marks. So 1 mark आपके फिगर के हैं इसमें. ओके. अब इसके बाद बाकी भी मैं आपको बताती चली जाऊंगी कैसे है. पहला है आपको हाइट ऑफ वर्टिकल पोल, that is equal to AB. You need to mention it. It also carries marks. Now length of rope, इसका आधा नंबर होता है लिखने का, उसका 1 मार्क है, इसका हाफ मार्क है. दिस इज BC, दिस इज इक्वल टू 20 मीटर. ओके. एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन, दैट इज इक्वल टू 30 डिग्री. ओके. नाउ इन राइट ट्राइंगल ABC. अब इधर ध्यान दो. In this right triangle, if this is 30 degree angle and this is perpendicular, then this is the base. As I explained you in my previous chapter, that is in trigonometry, that this is base, the included side between this angle and this right angle, this is base, and this is perpendicular and this is hypotenuse. Now you have been given hypotenuse and you are to find out the perpendicular. Perpendicular निकालना है, hypotenuse given है. अब आप ये देखो perpendicular और hypotenuse में कौन सा relation होता है. सोचो कौन सा trigonometric ratio है. Which trigonometric ratio lies between perpendicular and hypotenuse. आप ये पहले देखा करो क्या चीज given है, क्या चीज निकालनी है. उनमें कौन सी trigonometric ratio lie करती है. sin theta. So sin theta पहले लिख लीजिए. sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now in this particular case, your theta is 30 degree. Sin 30 degree is equal to perpendicular is what is perpendicular we are to find out, that is your AB, and what is the hypotenuse, that is given 20. Now we will put the value of sin 30, that is 1/2 is equal to AB upon 20. So AB will be equal to 10 meter. So this is 10 meter. So you can see without actual measurement of this vertical pole, we have calculated what is the height of this pole with the help of trigonometry. And students, now second question of your exercise 9.1 is, there is a tree which breaks due to storm and the broken part bends. देखिए चलो पहले तो हमने क्या किया, ये ट्री बना लिया, ये है आपका ट्री ए बी, ये इसका टॉप है ट्री का, एंड इट इज ब्रोकन ड्यू टू स्टॉर्म, इट इज ब्रोकन फ्रॉम हियर, सपोज दिस इज पॉइंट सी, ठीक है, फ्रॉम वेयर इट इज ब्रोकन, या इसको थोड़ा सा और नीचे ले लेते हैं, सी को यहाँ सी है ये, ठीक है, सो एंड ब्रोकन पार्ट बेंड्स सो दैट टॉप ऑफ द ट्री टचेस द ग्राउंड। अब ये बेंड हो गया, यहाँ से टूटा, यहाँ से फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट सी एंड इट बेंड्स एंड दिस टॉप टचेस द ग्राउंड, यानी कि यहाँ पर ये बी पॉइंट आ गया, बी पॉइंट ये आपका ग्राउंड है, ये ग्राउंड है, ओके। जब ये यहाँ से ब्रेक हुआ तो यहाँ टूट कर आ गया, ऐसे गिरा और ये इधर आ गया, ये बी यहाँ पर आ गया ये आपका, हाँ ठीक है। तो अब उसके बाद ये जितना है, ये देखो बी सी, ये थोड़ा सा ऊपर कर देते हैं ताकि आपको इक्वल दिखाई दे, ये है बी। अब अगर आप बात करें हाइट ऑफ द ट्री, टोटल हाइट ऑफ द ट्री क्या है, ए सी प्लस बी सी, और वो बी सी यहाँ पर आ चुका है, क्योंकि ये बी है, ये भी मैंने बी लिया है, क्योंकि यही बी आपका यहाँ से ब्रेक हुआ और ये ब्रेक होके यहाँ पर गिर गया है, ओके। नाउ it is making an angle 30 डिग्री with the ground, ये 30 डिग्री का एंगल इसने ग्राउंड पर बनाया। The distance between the foot of the tree is this, foot of the tree यानी जहाँ ट्री खड़ा है उसके नीचे जो बेस है, that is the foot of the tree, to the point where the top touches the ground. The distance between the foot of the tree and the point where this top of the tree is touching the ground is 8 meter. This is 8 meter. This is 8 meter. Find the height of the tree. You have to find out height of tree. As I told you, height of the tree is AC plus BC and BC is this. यानी कि आपको AC भी निकालना है और BC भी निकालना है और इन दोनों को ऐड करके आपका height of the tree निकलेगा। चलिए अब हम इधर इसको लिखते हैं। Figure is clear. Now solution. Height of tree. Height of tree is AC plus BC. Okay. Now angle of elevation, that is 30 degree. Then distance between foot of tree and the point where top of tree touches the ground is equal to 8 meter. That is equal to AB and that is equal to 8 meter. Okay. Now you can see here, this is your perpendicular, this is your angle of elevation, so this is your base, okay, this is your base, this is your hypotenuse and this is your perpendicular. तो आपको परपेंडिकुलर भी निकालना है और हाइपोटेन्यूज भी निकालना है, तो हम दो बारी रेशियोस ले लेंगे, एक बारी परपेंडिकुलर एंड व्हाट इज दिस बेस, व्हाट इज द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन द परपेंडिकुलर एंड द बेस, एंड द नेक्स्ट इज हाइपोटेन्यूज एंड बेस में रिलेशन निकालना है, एक बारी परपेंडिकुलर और बेस में रिलेशन निकालना है और एक बारी आपको बेस एंड हाइपोटेन्यूज में रिलेशन निकालना है। इसका मतलब तो हम सबसे पहले लेते हैं इन राइट ट्रायंगल ABC, सबसे पहले परपेंडिकुलर और बेस में रिलेशन ले रही हूँ मैं, परपेंडिकुलर एंड बेस। सो दिस इज tan 30 डिग्री या tan थीटा ले रही हूँ, चलो tan थीटा इज इक्वल टू परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन बेस। सो tan थीटा इज योर 30 डिग्री, परपेंडिकुलर इज योर, वी आर टू फाइंड आउट दैट इज AC and what is base, that is 8. And you know, as I told you earlier also, कि you must know the values of these trigonometric functions in the particular standard angles. तो tan 30 डिग्री की वैल्यू होती है 1/√3 AC upon 8. So what is the value of AC? So AC is equal to 8/√3 meter. If you rationalize it, so 8/√3, √3 upon √3, so it is 8√3 upon 3 meter. Let me see here to find out the value. एक चीज मैं आपको पहले बता दूं, we will put the value of √3. Otherwise, do we know what is the value of the √3? That is 1.732. But we will put the value of the √3 only when it is given in the question. Otherwise, we will keep it as it is. Okay? So now, and whenever it is given in the question, and you don't put that value of √3 or √2, whatever it is, then your marks will be deducted. So put the value whenever it is given in the question. Otherwise, no need to put that value from your side. So value of the AC is equal to 8√3 by 3 meter. Okay. But we know that height of the tree is AC plus BC. AC we have calculated. Now we need to find out the BC. So BC is the hypotenuse and this is your base. What is the relationship between the height and the base? Base and hypotenuse. Base and hypotenuse means cos theta. So cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So cos 30 degree is equal to, this is base is 8, hypotenuse is BC, we are to find out. Now cos 30 we know that √3 by 2 is equal to 8/BC. So what is the value of the BC? BC is equal to, BC will come to this side. Okay, so BC और ये इधर चला जाएगा, 8 into 2/√3. Rationalize it. BC is equal to 16√3 upon √3 into √3. ऊपर भी मैंने √3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, नीचे भी. So what is this now? BC is equal to 16√3 upon 3 meter. Now height of the tree we are to find out. What is the height of the tree? Height of the tree is AC plus BC. AC plus BC. AC is how much? That is 8√3 upon 3. What is BC? 16√3 upon 3. Okay. So now it would become 18√3 plus 16√3, that is 24√3 by 3. This is 8√3 meter. And let me tell you one thing more. If you don't write this unit, in that case also half mark is deducted in your board exams. So don't forget, never forget to write this unit also. Okay. And the students, so height of the tree is this 8√3 meter. We will not put the value of the √3 because it is not given here in your question. So today we have done these two questions, and in my next lecture we will do more questions. Till then, goodbye.